Great. I thought that was a pretty complete hockey game from our club. I thought we came out really good in the first. Obviously got two on the power play, but other than that, I thought it was a solid defensive performance. And obviously Juuse made some great saves when we needed him. I think our stick detail against a team that thrives on time and space, and I thought we did that really well.
Your second goal, just kind of sheer determination to get to the net there.
Yeah, I mean, I was just trying to get going. I'm not the fastest guy in the world, but had a little bit of time to wind up at least, and then kind of just try to weave through and find an opening, and it worked.
That's pretty much what defines your game, really, like that power forward kind of straight to the net kind of stuff, right?
Yeah, no, that's I think that's what I want to do every night. Obviously, not necessarily score. I mean, I love to score goals like that every night, but just kind of lead with that power and that speed and see where it takes me.
It's never going to be perfect, but when it's going well for you guys, like it was tonight, what do you think's clicking the most out there? How do you build on that?
Well, I think defensively we played pretty solid. I mean, obviously they had chances, but they're an NHL, really good team over there too. So I think we limited them to a lot of outside. They're outside in the corners a lot of stick on puck, and I think that's that starts everything for us. And I think that's where we've been lacking a little bit. And once we do that, we can go on the rush and get a little bit more zone time, just because we kind of defend, put ourselves in a better spot to go on the attack as well.
Phil, to get this at home before you go on the road for 2 weeks as well, how important was that?
It was huge. Obviously, what's coming with the schedule, but I think it was more important. Bounce back after that Florida game. That was not our team. I think this was definitely more of that, and it's a good step in the right direction. But the challenge now is obviously to keep stepping forward and not taking any steps back going forward.
Shout out for Juuse. How's this one feel for your group tonight?
It feels great. Obviously, I think it feels good to help your team win a hockey game. That's what I came here for, and tonight was a good night.
You guys have been trying to get a lot of those tips in front of the net. I mean, it's just a kind of a volume, and you knew at least at some point one of those was going to go in, right?
Yeah, you know what? It's sometimes it's about getting chances, and I feel tonight I had a couple chances, so that's a part of the positive. I mean, score or don't score, I think at the end of the day I just want scoring chances, and that means I'm doing something good and create chances for my teammates as well. So I think tonight was a more desperate group that we had, and it showed. I thought we dominated the game pretty well.
You guys think this was more of a nasty win in some areas of the game as well?
I mean, we played. I honestly, it starts with our breakouts. I thought our breakouts was really good. I thought we're NHL players, so I mean, we got to make pass to each other, and play together, support each other. And I thought tonight we did that, and it showed in our transition game, and our forecheck was a little better as well, and we were able to get some scoring chances off that. So. I mean, tonight there's a lot more positive than in the past few weeks for sure.
When you guys are locked in the D zone, what do you think is really clicking, and how much progress do you feel like you guys made there tonight?
Yeah, I mean, it's if you take care of your D zone, good things happen normally, and I think good teams find a way to win hockey games when they play well defensively. And I mean, at the end of the day, we have probably the best or one of the best goaltender in the league. So every night we'll have a chance to win a hockey game when he's there. So same with wedge wall, like I call him. But I mean, we have good goalies, so I mean it's always a plus for our group. It's on us to make sure we play well defensively and we don't cheat the game. And I mean tonight we just played pretty dialed.
That second goal from Filip, I mean, you've seen him kind of do some stuff like that in practice, but nice to see him kind of do that in the game.
Well, that's just why he's so special. I know he's you don't realize it until you're on the same team, but I mean he's probably one of the best power forwards out there. He's so strong on the puck, and his shot is one of the best I've seen in my life for sure. And I mean he's an unbelievable player, and he's our top dog in the forward position. So he's been doing super well so far. He's the one who gives us hope every night with Juuse and Juuse, I think, and Factor. So I mean they're really good players, and they had a good structure here with them before, and I think it's on us to follow their lead.
Do you feel like we bounce back from Florida, but to get this at home before you go on the road for 2 weeks, how important is it from that aspect?
Yeah, like what happens, the past needs to belong to the past. I think we got to focus on our next game and have the next game mentality a little bit. And I mean, tonight you can enjoy it until 12 o'clock, but I mean, tomorrow's a new day, and we got to focus on Colorado.
You feel like your top unit on the power play is starting to read each other and know where each other's going to be out there?
Definitely. I think we're we have the tools to be really successful in the power play. And I mean, tonight was a game, a big difference in our game, right? We had 2 in the first, so it's positive, and it's just on us. Like, we know our plays and our structure and everything, and it's on us to sometimes when we don't get enough success, we're forcing plays that are not there, and it's just on us to make the right plays at the right time.
Bounce back effort for your group here. You got a shutout. What do you think of this one overall for your team?
Yeah, for sure. I think the energy, the urgency was there, and that's what we needed, and that's what we need going forward. So yeah, overall, yeah, good game from us.
That early save you had to make, it stopped on your pad, and then you kind of caught it, and you're laying down. Is that what happened there?
Yeah, I had to stretch out, and then at the same time I lost my balance a little bit. So I was lucky that it kind of landed right on top of me.
What did you see from your guys, specifically in the D zone tonight?
Yeah, I think we're really quick to go to the pucks and get the rebounds. Had some huge blocks, so yeah, all the key pieces there.
When you see a guy like Forsberg make that play on that second goal, what does that do for you at the other end of the ice, seeing him, that kind of effort, that kind of skill?
Yeah, obviously that's pretty cool. I think that obviously brings energy. Kind of reminded me of like Anthony Edwards or something like that, like just attacking the rim. But yeah, that was impressive.
Just how important was it to get this one at home, especially before you go on the road for 2 weeks now as well?
Yeah, obviously that kind of sets the tone. But yeah, we know it's never going to be easy winning in this league, so it's kind of the standard that we have to keep on building.
Yeah, I thought attention to detail was as good as it's been all season. It was fun to play the lead a little bit. We've chased so many games, so I thought we really bought into certain things to play a direct game and a predictable game, and wasn't perfect at different times, but I think everybody pulled the rope a little bit tonight.
The picture not right for you all in the D zone. What do you think leads to that? How do you sustain that?
I think a lot of our game is when we're connected a little bit. I think we're quick on pucks. We close quick. We have a good second quick. We layer up pretty well, and any kind of loose puck, we kind of rebound in transition, and we saw that a little bit tonight. We haven't seen a whole lot of it, but we saw it tonight.
How'd you guys feel about breakouts as you were setting things up?
Pardon me?
How'd you guys feel about breakouts as you were setting things up?
Yeah, I think it felt better in a lot of different ways. I thought I think we were a little bit more predictable, and we haven't been predictable a lot of the year. Some guys are in one way, some guys are going the other way, and I thought we kept it direct. We simplified it a little bit, kind of took a little bit of thinking out of it, and let's just see if we can do that for a while and build it off that. Obviously, I'd still like to have the puck a lot more. I'd like to, maybe be a little bit more active in the offensive zone, but it was a good step for us. We're just trying to, where we're at right now, just trying to build a little belief in each other and in our team, in our group.
Do you feel like that top power play unit is starting to get ready for where each other is going to be?
Yeah, the more touches they get together, they're dangerous. As you saw tonight, as you saw even in Florida, I thought they had some really good looks. So they bring it every day, and Gus's unit's equally as dangerous. So I think power play, you feel good about it when you see it. Didn't always feel as the case last year, and it's pretty dangerous right now.
Second goal, that power move just going in the net like that. Is that just what I do for your group here?
Well, I was just basically, I'm going to grab the puck, go around everybody, and score a goal, and it was a big goal. And I think it just, obviously for our group, that was much needed, that 3-goal lead, and to see Phil be Phil and take over a game is really important for our group.
For Juuse, not only get the shutout, but like you talked about, playing with the lead and then preserve the shutout for him as well. How nice is that to see? How important is that?
Well, I like what I really enjoyed was the bench and the guys. They really dialing in to make sure we took care of Juuse. He made that huge save early in the game that could have went the other way. It might have changed the whole complexion of the game. So I think down the stretch that was kind of our mindset. I think to preserve the shutout for Juuse.
So off of that, do you feel like you've seen more examples of the guys trusting each other and supporting each other, and that sort of camaraderie building?
I thought today was a good step. Yeah, it's been tough. It's been tough sledding for us. I think we've lost some games we should have won and lost some games we definitely should have lost. So that's always tough. But I kind of saw the belief, the camaraderie, the pulling the rope together, everybody, and the selflessness in all kinds of different areas. And everybody brought it. Now it's a step. We got a ways to go, but it's got to start with the first step.
It sounds simple, but how big for your group to build a lead early in the game, but you guys really just haven't done a whole lot so far?
No, we've unfortunately chased a lot of games, and when you chase games, your details go awry, and they're hard to fix. And it was nice today to not chase a game and to dial ourselves in a little bit on how to play a certain way. And it was good. It's a good first step, but now we got to build on it, and that's the key going into the next game.